Hello and welcome to a long-awaited, well, not really long-awaited, for a long in the making episode, a mini edition of the Sonicman discussion show. I'm finally going to be talking about Steven Universe the movie. A week ago, I finally got to see Steven Universe the movie on Cartoon Network. And the movie was really freaking good, and I loved every single bit of it. So I'm gonna be talking about it, and before I talk about it, I just want to say, if you haven't watched the Steven Universe movie, go watch it right now, because there's gonna be I'm gonna talk a lot about the story of the movie, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because the movie's just really, I just love the movie. But anyway, let's get right into the discussion. Okay, so Steven Universe the movie begins late starts later in Steven's life, as Steven is a teenager and he has a neck in Steven Universe the movie, and this takes place after the last episode of season 5, Change Your Mind. So Steven has spread peace across all of the gem world, and the gems are getting ready for Era 3, except one gem, one really bad gem. Uh, Spinel, the bad gem in this movie. Steven Universe returns to his home after all di- being smothered by the diamonds to stay with them, and he goes back home to have his happily ever after. Here we are. And also, Connie kisses him on the cheek. I just need to point that out because that's very important. That's something you guys need to know. Because Steven's not no baby no more. He's a teenager. So Steven, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl are just hanging out by the ocean until Spinel comes in with her big drill thingy that's gonna suck up all the life of the entire world. So obviously the crystal gems gotta stop her. But Spinel does a rubber hose animation a lot a lot of times, and then she kills, quote unquote, kills the crystal gems. She poofs them into an earlier state. Now, the crystal gems aren't dead, but they've been poofed in a more worse way than you can think of. So Steven so Steven almost gets poofed, but since he's half human, his human side of him keeps him to not poof, but his gem side of him is destroyed. His gem side of him is basically his mom. You're not gonna get anything that I'm saying right now unless you've watched Steven Universe, so go watch it. The gem side of him is his mom, aka Pink Diamond, aka Rose Quartz, aka Pink Mom. Uh, yeah. So basically, the gems have the three main crystal gems have been rebooted. So when Steven brings over his dad to help him with the rebooted crystal gems, and he says yes. I think that's how it went. I don't remember. Steven goes to Greg. He says yes. So they go back to Steven's house to see if the gems will return from their poof state. So yeah, Pearl is the first one to come back, but when she does, she like I said, gets rebooted and goes back to the state of when Pink Diamond first got her pearl, which is the pearl that we know today in Steven Universe. Greg 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 is the first one to access Pearl this time instead of Rose Quartz, because Rose is stuck in Rose is Steven's gem. No, Rose is Steven, and so yeah, basically Pearl is a more suckier version of Pearl now, and fans like to call this rebooted version of Pearl is System Boot Pearl. So yeah, gems have lost all their memories, and now once they return from their gems, Steven has to recollect all the gems memories, so they can fight Spinel. Also, in the process of this, Spinel gets poofed, and C turns back to an earlier state, which is a much more happier and cuter cuter Spinel, and not evil Spinel. And she kind of helps Steven too. She's there. She's pretty cool. She's there. So Steven, along with the help of Spinel, Peridot, Lapis, and Bismuth, help him help him get the gems memories back. So first he gets Ruby and Sapphire's memories back, so they can become Garnet. So that's pretty good. And Garnet stay and Garnet stays in a pretty early state for a while, until like the end half of the movie. And then we get Amethyst back because Song. And Spinel is there. She's there all the time. So yeah, Spinel is there. So they got and then near the end of the movie there's a concert, and a lot of crazy stuff happens, and Greg and Steven they fuse, which is odd. Steven fuses with his dad. And they talk about freedom and junk, and Pearl's memories are back. So Steven and Spinel go back to where her and Pink Diamond used to play at. Dang it, I forgot its name. I think I had a feeling it was called the Kindergarten, but that's something else. I don't really remember. But anyway, they go there, and then Spinel has her memories back, which I was confused if that was a good or bad thing, since I thought Spinel was gonna be evil again. That would have been spooky, scary. But see, I'm not gonna say it yet. We get her memories back, and we see why she was mad and upset and crying and depressed, because Pink Diamond went to get her own colony, which is Earth, with Pearl. So Pearl basically replaced Spinel, and she's upset. But Steven makes her feel happy again, cause Song. And then they go back to meet the Crystal Gems. Also, Connie is there for some reason, and they're like, we gotta kill Spinel right now. And Steven's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. So yeah, so basically the only reason that Steven's trying to get Spinel's memories back is so she can stop the thing from destroying the entire world, and later only beat City where Steven lives. And so once he finds out that's the only reason why they needed her, Spinel gets angry, and she turns the thingy back on, and pink acid destroys Beat City for forever, and it's really bad. And Greg's arm Greg's arm gets hit by the acid and it turns gray, but nothing happened about that because Steven did his thing. And so Steven has to climb up Spinell's big drill thingy to fight Spinell and then stop her from destroying the world. Uh and then they talk about the truth and stuff while fighting, and that gets Garnet's memories back because it's the true kind of love. And then they beat Spinell, and then Garnet beats Spinell up. And then Spinell, I think. Then Spinell is kind of defeated from there, and Steven and Spinell talk, and then now, and Spinell turns the bad thing off to stop it destroying Beach City, and then Stevens basically saves the entire world by kissing it. And I'm not even joking. Watch the movie. So Spinell is good. Everything's fine. But actually, not everything is fine, because then the diamonds show up, and they're like, Spinell, we want to smuggle you like we did with Steven. We have room for you. Come with us so you don't feel lonely. And Spinell accepts, and then they all say, see you later to Spinell, and then everything is good. And like I said, Steven saves the world by kissing. And then everything is good, and not everything is always a happily ever after, and they have to still keep working, but I'm sure they're gonna get there. They're going to get there. And that basically ends off my discussion show, my mini discussion show for Steven Universe the movie. I know, I've wanted to do this video for a long time, but but I didn't, but now I did. So yeah. Okay. I think that's all I had to say. Go watch Steven Universe movie now. It's really good. If you like Steven Universe, then you're gonna love the movie. So anyway, guys, Sonic Man 26 here is out.